to my channel. So I'm actually supposed to be sleeping now, but I decided to do a quick video for you guys where I'll be talking about Chebe powder and the different ways that you can use Chebe powder and caca oil for hair growth, for stopping breakage, to increase the shine of your hair, and also to increase the overall health of your hair. So please kindly stay tuned to this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you've used Chebe before in the comments. Let me know your experiences. Let me know if there are any other ways that you've used Chebe powder apart from the ones that I've mentioned. And I'm just gonna come back, review them, leave responses to the comments, and just get back to you guys later. So let's get into this video. First things first, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and tap that subscribe button and the bell beside it so you'll be notified whenever I post new content. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and leave all your comments like I've said in the section below. Now, I already have several videos on the use of Chebe powder and caca oil on my channel, and I have an entire playlist, so I'll go ahead and link that in the description box so you guys can check it out. I am sure by now we know what Chebe powder and caca oil both are. Chebe powder is a powder from the Republic of Chad, which is typically used by Chadian women to boost hair growth, to keep their hair healthy, and to prevent their hair from breaking off too much. And this is what the hair of women from Chad looks like. So the more they use Chebe powder, the more their hair grows and the healthier their hair is. Caca oil is a hair growth oil from Sudan, and both Chebe powder and caca oil are typically combined to get that full or total effect, would I say. So it's a typical combination for both of them to be used as hair growth products. There are actually 3 ways I have used Chebe powder and caca oil so far, and I'm going to be highlighting those 3 ways, talking about the benefits, talking about how to prepare them, talking about the advantages and the disadvantages of all 3, and then I'm just going to let the video end there. So the very first way of using Chebe powder and caca oil is as a mixture. Now, I learned from watching Miss Sahel's YouTube channel that there is actually a cream that is usually mixed into the Chebe powder apart from caca oil. So they have a cream that's mixed into the Chebe powder to give it that pasty texture, which is then applied to the hair alongside Chebe powder on its own, and then they seal with oil. But I have never used that cream before. What I have done is simply to mix the Chebe powder as a raw ingredient with caca oil, and then I have mixed it with other oils that I usually use. So I've mixed it with Jamaican black castor oil, with coconut oil, with olive oil. I've mixed it with sweet almond oil one time, and then I just mix everything together and I apply that to my hair. I let it sit for about 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks depending, and then I go ahead and rinse it or wash it out of my hair. Now for this particular one, what I typically do is I have the Chebe powder and then I have the caca oil, and then I mix the 2 of them in the amount that is going to go around my entire head for a particular time, so that I don't have excess, because I don't apply it every single day. I apply it every 3 to 5 days. So I just mix the amount that's going to be enough for my hair for a particular time, and then once that one is exhausted, I go ahead and mix the one for the next application. And then the benefit of this particular process of using Chebe powder and caca oil is that it's actually like the standard way of using Chebe powder and caca oil. It's like the mixture is the way that the Chadian women mix it, apart from the differences in the oils that are used and then the cream that is used to mix in the Chebe powder. But this is like the core way that it is mixed: the Chebe powder into the caca oil, and then the Chebe powder is applied to hair, and then you seal with oil and you spray with water. So let me just run through the method of application of this. You first of all are supposed to spritz your hair with water, and then you're supposed to apply your Chebe powder mixture, and then you're supposed to actually use raw Chebe powder and then pat it into your hair, and then go ahead and seal with oil. And this particular process has downsides than it has upsides, in my opinion, because number one is it's very, very, very messy. So right from the application, you have to kind of prepare where you're going to stay to apply this, because it tends to mess everything up. And then you cannot actually wear your hair comfortably out unless, I mean, you're okay with it. And since we live in a modern society where people go to work, people have to actually worry about how their hair looks like, you will need to make sure that your hair always looks on point. So this is not something you can do on a whim. It's not something you can do at will. You have to actually plan for this, and you have to make sure it lines up with your plans in such a way that you will not need to be using your hair for anything else apart from just settling in and then letting the chebe do the work. So this particular method, apart from making everywhere messy, for the period of time you'll be using it for, you'll be able to wear certain styles, and then you will actually be limited to, let's just say, it won't be maximally comfortable. So it takes away from comfort, and then it makes you always wary. You are aware that there's something in your hair, and then you can't just do a lot until you've gotten it all out. So that's it for the downside. But for the upside, to me, this particular method actually does the most when it comes to stopping breakage and making sure your hair grows. Out of the 3 methods that I've tried, the 3 methods are using it as a raw powder and an oil mixture. The second method is using it as a butter, and then the third method is using it as infused water. And then there is also a fourth method, which is Chebe infused oil. I haven't tried that yet, but I have tried the first 3, and so those are the 3 that I'll be reviewing. So that's it for the downsides of the powder mixture. For the upsides, like I said, it helps with hair growth, it helps to stop breakage, and we all know that the less your hair breaks, the more you'll be able to see that growth that seemingly seems so far away. So that's it for the first technique. The second method is using it as a butter. For the butter aspect of Chebe, I actually have 2 brand new Chebe butters that were sent to me from Ome's beauty products. So I haven't sampled these yet, but she sent them to me. This is what it looks like. She sent them to me and she wants me to do a mini review on them, so I'm going to do that and let you guys know how these 2 work. And then I have this other, 2 of them actually look similar, but this one is darker. I have this other Chebe butter that I've been using for a while. It's almost finished. So the benefit of using this as a butter is that it's basically a cream. So all you have to do is moisturize your hair using water, and then you go ahead and seal with this. You don't even need to use leave-in conditioner, because this is actually a sufficient enough leave-in conditioner to keep that moisture locked into your hair. So you can leave this in your hair for a period of 3 days to 5 days or 7 days before you have to reapply. But this is actually Chebe powder mixed with shea butter and then a variety of oils. So this actually takes away from the messiness of the Chebe powder, and then you get to use this as a regular hair cream, which is really easy to do. So for my use of the Chebe butter so far, I'll say it's actually really good. Like I said, it's easy to use and it does not stress you. You won't have to worry about messing yourself up. You won't have to worry about wearing a certain hairstyle until you've gotten the Chebe out of your hair, and you won't have to worry about people wondering why your hair looks like it has sand in it. So this is really good. But for me, I kind of feel like this is just a regular hair cream. I feel like it doesn't do the most work, because it's a regular hair cream. It's not the way Chebe is supposed to be used, gong. So I feel like this butter is kind of diluted. I feel like that powdered mixture with the oil gives the best result, but that's just me. So that's it for the butter. The butter has a few upsides, which includes still helping you with your breakage, and then it also helps you with shine, because you know it's infused with shea butter and it's infused with oils. So typically every Chebe butter is infused with shea butter and then a variety of oils. So that helps to keep your hair moisturized, and it also helps with improved shine. It helps to increase the texture of your hair, and did I mention that it also helps to increase the volume of hair that you have. So that's it for the butter. The third method, Chebe infused water. Now I still have my water from the first time. This is the extra water that I put into this Alberto VO5 bottle, and I haven't used this one yet because I still have some of the one in my spray bottle there. So but as soon as that one is finished, I'm going to hop onto using this one. So this is what the water looks like. I prepared the water here on my channel and I included the entire process in a video, so I'm going to link that video in the description box as well. Guys, please do well to go through the playlist so that you'll be able to relate to what I'm talking about. But the preparation of this was pretty simple. All I had to do was boil my water, and then I just added the Chebe powder into it, let it sit for a while, and then I went ahead to strain that and put it here. So that's it for this. For this one, I feel like this is a good substitute for regular water, and then I feel like it's a great leave-in conditioner because it's only Chebe water that is here. But when I want to use mine, I usually go ahead and include oils into the water, and then when I spray my hair with it, I still go ahead and seal with the butter. So imagine that. That's just Chebe on Chebe on Chebe. So I'm using this as my spray, and then included here when I want to spray are olive oil, coconut oil, and then cacao. And let me just quickly respond to the comment someone asked on one of my videos. They were asking the color of cacao oil that I got, I think from my Jumia Chebe powder and cacao oil package. The color of that cacao oil was actually kind of like the color of groundnut oil, but this is supposed to be the color of cacao oil. This is the one I got for my neighbor, and so far she has sold the most authentic Chebe powder and cacao oil for me. So this is the one that I got, and this is what your cacao oil is supposed to look like, but a lot of people are selling nonsense. So that's it for this method. Basically all three methods actually have the same benefits: helping with hair growth, helping with shine, helping to reduce breakage, helping to increase the volume of your hair, the length of your hair, and just generally helping to improve the health of your hair. So in terms of recommendation, when it comes to these three methods of applying Chebe powder and cacao oil, I'll say it's best to apply the powdered version when you are sure you're not going anywhere, when you're sure you're just going to be in the house for majority of the weeks, and when you're sure you're generally not going to do anything that is going to require you stressing yourself, because like I said, it's actually the messiest method. That's the original method of application. It's the messiest method, and you will need to closely monitor it so you don't stain everywhere. And the color of Chebe powder when infused in water is this color. So it's a coffee color that I observed stains things. And then for this butters, I recommend you trying these butters if you are a person that goes to work. If you're going to be very, very active, you can just try the butters and also the infused water. And this is basically for people that don't want that stress of having to deal with the messiness of the entire thing. So when it comes to my preference is actually that powder and oil method, because I feel like it does the best work in spite of the messiness. I feel like it does the best work, and I feel like even though it's messy, once you apply it in your hair, because you're applying it as the raw form, it actually goes to work almost immediately, and it helps you curb that breakage faster than these other forms. But all the forms are great regardless. So that's it for this mini review. Kindly let me know in the comments which of them you prefer, which of them you have tried using, and how your results were like. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, and to stay subscribed, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and share this video out with whomever you feel needs to see it. Bye guys.